Brandon Aiyuk's time with the San Francisco 49ers appears finished after a situation that's been quietly deteriorating for months behind closed doors. Head coach Kyle Shanahan addressed reporters Saturday, but declined to specify what exactly caused the falling out between team and player, though reports suggest frustrations over Aiyuk's failure to participate in team meetings and other required activities while injured. Shanahan distanced himself from the contract battle, claiming the business side involving lawyers and contracts isn't his area of expertise. He mentioned numerous issues dating back to July that pushed this situation beyond his control. The coach emphasized he's been coaching 20 years and never witnessed a contract being voided before, calling this extremely unusual, even by NFL standards, where bizarre situations happen constantly. Aiyuk spent the entire season on the physically unable to perform list with a knee injury stemming back to October 2024. The Niners have voided the guaranteed money in Aiyuk's four-year, $120 million contract for 2026 over frustrations with his lack of communication and attendance while remaining out injured. That's massive financial consequences for what the team perceives as unprofessional behavior during his recovery process. Aiyuk reportedly told the Players Association he doesn't want to fight the move through a grievance, essentially clearing the path for his release after this season ends. That decision suggests either he accepts responsibility for the situation or simply wants a fresh start elsewhere, rather than continuing this contentious relationship through legal proceedings. The timing couldn't be worse, considering Aiyuk's elite production just 1 year ago. He ranked 7th in the league during 2023 with 1,342 receiving yards, plus 75 receptions and 7 touchdowns. No receiver in the entire league averaged more than his 12.8 yards per target among players with at least 50 targets. He was absolutely dominant as a deep threat and yards after catch monster. However, 2024 started slowly for Aiyuk before disaster struck in October when he suffered a torn ACL, MCL, and meniscus. That's a devastating triple injury requiring extensive rehabilitation and likely explaining why he's remained on the physically unable to perform list all season. But the Niners clearly believe his absence from team activities goes beyond legitimate injury recovery. The 27-year-old was a major weapon in San Francisco's offensive system, built specifically to leverage him alongside running back Christian McCaffrey, tight end George Kittle, and wide receiver Deebo Samuel. He became even more critical last spring after the team traded Samuel under similarly contentious circumstances. Instead of filling that void, Aiyuk hasn't played a single down of football since his injury. Shanahan expressed hope the situation could still resolve positively, saying he'd love for Aiyuk to get healthy and return to helping the team. But his comments carried a resigned tone, suggesting he doesn't actually expect that outcome. He acknowledged they haven't had Aiyuk contributing in quite a while, and that the receiver obviously hasn't reached the point of return yet. Without Aiyuk, the Niners have started 7-4, with McCaffrey leading the team in both receiving yards and rushing yards. That's remarkable versatility from their star running back, filling multiple offensive roles simultaneously. Kendrick Bourne leads all receivers with 482 yards, while Juwan Jennings and Ricky Parasol are the only other receivers with at least 25 targets. The receiving core has survived Aiyuk's absence better than expected, but losing a player of his caliber still represents a significant blow to championship aspirations. The Niners built their offense around having multiple elite weapons, forcing defenses into impossible coverage decisions. Without Aiyuk stretching the field vertically, opponents can focus more attention on McCaffrey and Kittle. This situation raises uncomfortable questions about communication breakdowns between injured players and organizations during lengthy recovery processes.